Hello everybody, this is N.M.P.D here, and today... So for today's video, there was this story that I have seen about a few days ago that is just downright sad and depressing. This topic is about a worker that died for 4 days. Nobody even noticed at all about her absence.
A Tempe Wells Fargo employee died at her desk. And 12 News is now confirming that it may have taken as many as 4 days for anyone in the office to notice.
How does that happen? All it took for them to notice was the smell of the rotten and decaying corpse getting more and more worse as time goes on. And let this be another reminder, like my second previous video, that coworkers are not your friends. They don't give a fuck about you like that. They don't care.
Prudhomme's cubicle was reportedly on the 3rd floor and away from the main aisle. This employee says several people had smelled a foul odor, but passed it off as faulty plumbing.
You shitting me?
How do they immediately pass that aside as faulty plumbing?
Oh gee, something smells really bad here on the 3rd floor. Probably smells like a dead corpse, but I think it's just faulty plumbing, so it's not a big deal.
Can't even make this shit up. You really just can't. It wasn't like she was in the middle of nowhere in a chopper in outer space from that Half-Life opposing force ending. There were people there the entire time during those past 4 days, and nobody even noticed her cubicle. Nobody even came up to her until the smell has gotten so bad that they had to personally check it themselves.
A Wells Fargo employee exclusively spoke with 12 News, but asked not to be recorded or identified out of fear for their job.
Jesus, that should be enough said how the higher-ups in the Fargo headquarters treat their employers, like their numbers. They don't really care about them like that, and that will never change for a fact. I can't blame the employers for not wanting to be known on camera because, well, not everybody likes to be filmed. I can totally understand that.
Telling me, quote, "It's negligence in some part." A different worker also spoke with 12 News anonymously.
Was just uncomfortable.
Again, calling on the company to do more.
Body was there about 4 days before anybody found it, before anybody walked up to her and just to say hi, make sure she's okay. She was just laying on her desk.
It's still downright sad knowing the fact that she ended up working herself to death is what I assumed of what happened. Basically, died in that cubicle all alone for nobody at all to notice until the smell of her corpse started to worsen. That's when people knew. It's just a really fucking sad situation all around. Despite the security being there 24/7, they couldn't even take the time to check each single cubicle to make sure no individual hiding under there or something. They couldn't even try to make the effort to do that, apparently. And I'm honestly just as baffled that nobody at all in her personal life marked her as a missing persons report or something. It's just really goes to show more that nobody really cared for her like that. Really, really depressing to see, just based on how this looks.
Wells Fargo spokesperson previously sent 12 News a statement saying, in part, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic loss of our colleague at our Tempe office," adding counselors through our employee assistance consulting service are available to support employees. An employee tells me their direct management offered those services, addressed the incident, and told workers the building was thoroughly cleaned.
The name of the deceased colleague is Denise Prudhomme. For some reason, they don't mention her name. Anybody notice that? They're basically treating her like Voldemort. Why? I think it's fair that you mention who she is, since nobody seems to notice her when she died 4 days ago. I believe it's fair, and it would show some kind of care for your coworkers. But no, this spokesman is really, really shameless about it. Typical CEO NPC response right here.
We here at the Wells Fargo headquarters are saddened of the loss of, what's her name again? Anyways, all in all, just don't be late at work or you might be fired. And if you do end up dropping dead, we highly recommend you do it at your own home, because here at the Wells Fargo headquarters, it would not be a good look for us. So if you could please just not die in the workplace, that would be mostly great and appreciated. So thank you for everyone's cooperation and understanding, and I guess I'll see you all in work tomorrow.
Yeah, I just felt like talking about it because this is just a really sad situation all around. Let this be another reminder yet again, and more proof beyond the pudding, that these corporations, your boss, your employers, they don't care about you. They're not your friends, and they're most certainly not your family. They treat you like numbers, and they barely know your presence. Even if you do all that hard work and all the effort, they still don't care. So what's even the point putting passion into work when you know you're not going to be appreciated for it?